guys, I am coming to you with an update. The other night, well, I should rather specify. Okay, today's the 24th, the night of the 23rd, no, the morning of the 23rd at midnight, I, was having some gastrointestinal issues, and which proceeded with, I'm sorry, TMI, but diarrhea, and then I started cramping, and lo and behold, I started bleeding. But it was strange because once the bleeding started, the cramps had left, and so I automatically assumed the worst. My apologies. Sort of tired. It's 9 o'clock. I automatically assumed the worst. I panicked. I started calling people, trying to get a ride to the hospital. But I remember the doctor said that bleeding can happen at any time, as long as it's not like clotty or any strings or anything, then you should be okay. Well, I didn't notice any stringiness to it or clots or anything like that. But I did, however, I'm terribly sorry, I'm really tired. I did, however, notice that at first it was bright red, and then it turned a dark red, which that scared me. And then by 3 o'clock, the bleeding had stopped. So I went to the hospital, and I got checked out. I went to the hospital yesterday at 3 o'clock, got checked out and everything. And then they took my blood and did my levels. And they said that if my levels had reached a certain point, that they could do an ultrasound. Well, my levels, I sat there, oh, pardon me, I'm sorry. I sat there for 3.5 hours waiting on my levels to come back. They came back, and my levels were 46,000. So they took me down to ultrasound, and I'm gonna take you guys with me. I forgot to get everything situated before I made the video. They took me down to ultrasound, and did the ultrasound and everything. Oh my goodness, I'm so tired. Ugh. Okay, back on track. They took me down to ultrasound for like the 3rd time, as I said. And it never ends. Come on, Amy, back on track. They did the ultrasound, and she showed me, what was a black, it was about like that on the ultrasound. It was just real little. I mean, being that they had to zoom in and everything, it looked bigger, but she said it's just little. I guess whenever the egg implants, it scratches up the surface of the lining of the uterus really badly. And she said that it can cause what's basically known as a blood bubble. And she said that I had 2 of them, and that's what happened with the bleeding, that one of the bubbles had burst. I still have a small one behind the baby. Oh, I kind of let the cat out of the bag. There's the baby. That's the yolk sac. Here, hold on, I'll show you. I'm trying to... This right here. This right here is the yolk sac. Can you guys see? Okay, there we go. Yeah, this right here is the yolk sac. And this right here is the little baby. But, the baby's heartbeat was 112. That's the highest that they could read. And, sorry. And about the blood bubble, she said that it could burst or it may just absorb into my body. So, she said if it does happen to burst, don't panic that it'll quit bleeding. I should quit bleeding just like the last one. So, that was a real relief because I really thought that I had lost the baby. And it took me back to when I had miscarried in 2010. I am 6 weeks and 6 days. So, my math is sort of off by my understanding because my last period was October 13th. And by the measurements of the baby, my due date is July 14th. Now, I didn't have any intercourse until the 23rd and the 24th of October, and that was pretty much it. And it's saying that I conceived on the 21st. So I'm not real sure. If someone could do the math for me and figure it out, I'd be appreciative. But, yeah, that's pretty much it. Sorry. My birth, I'm sorry, I'm so tired, I'm zooming in and out. My first prenatal appointment is December 17th, but due to me having to be at the hospital, they want me to do a follow-up with my obstetrician. So I have an appointment on Monday at 10:40, so I should be able to hopefully find more out about the baby then. But, that's pretty much it. I apologize for all the yawning. As I said, I'm extremely tired and bed's calling my name shortly. But I'm going to wrap this up, ladies. And, feel free to leave your comments and I will get back to you with an update on Monday, hopefully. So, this is me signing off for now. Bye.